First, we must start this partition components. In this one, broadcast. After completion of this partition folder, then we must learn this departition. Then after, start folder components. We have one procedure. If you go like this, then easily we can understand about each component. Few components interdependent is there. Due to that reason, now broadcast. Broadcast, what it is going to do actually? Like this. Suppose, assume like this. This is XYZ company. One XYZ company. They are having one file. And this XYZ company, they are having 3 branches. And this XYZ company, they want to send this information to three branches. They can send in 2 styles. One is this information, this XYZ company, they can send to first to this one. Later, same information into this one. Later, same information to another. General way I am explaining. This is like this one way. Another way is like this. This company, they can send this information to all branches at a time. Then this is called broadcast. Okay. Now this broadcast component will apply one information to many output files. And same data is going to copy into many output files. And this is one point. Another point is it can also combine like this. The first point, that is. Second point, this broadcast can also combine more than one file data into single file. If more than one means 1, 2. These 2 data combine into single, and this single is going to write to many output files. How it combined? Same as this, it's going to deploy to 3 output files. Okay. First, what we are going to do is whether this broadcast is sending one information to many output files or not. First, you check that one. Okay. See, in my classes, what I will do is I am going to give the I am going to create the problem. I am going to give the answer. Always I am going to raise the question. I am going to give the answer. See, this is not only one type of graph. See, we are going to do 7, 8 types of graphs. This one, along with this component, how many types it is possible? That many types I am going to explain you one by one. First, a simple way. Later, just a little bit complex. Later, again, this complex. Like that, I will explain. Okay. Now, whatever I explained, same thing in broadcast definition also. Look at here. Distributes data by combining input data records, means combining input data records into a single flow, means this broadcast component converts into single file, and writing a copy of that flow to each output flow partition. So here, and one important point before this one. Yes, now I'll tell you. Yesterday I told you that this Abinitio company, they provided well prepared data files and metadata files. Okay. Now those data files and metadata files, what you have to do is you have to copy in one sandbox. What is mean by sandbox? See, it contains related data files and metadata files. Just like one developer, he going to do his some jobs. Okay, his jobs, whatever jobs he develops, he must store in his folder. Okay, that is like this I am creating. Here you have seen many sandbox we have, Hari sandbox, etc. Hari sandbox, etc. Okay, like that I am going to create one sandbox. This empty folder I am creating. This Max sandbox. Like this, empty Max sandbox I created. Okay. Now this is empty folder. Now what you can do is go to repository, create sandbox. Now it will ask the path and sandbox name, with the folder name. Just to browse it. Now here, Max sandbox. Just don't double click, just highlight it, then select it. Then it display like this: C:// Max sandbox // like this you are provide. Suppose just I created one folder now first. That is one way. Another way, you don't need to create that empty folder. Directly also, if you want to create sandbox, directly you can come to here with // this style. You can provide this folder name as a like this sandbox. Max sandbox directly you can type and // Then when you click OK, then it creates sandbox. What it contains? Look at here. It contains DB, DML, MP, and run and XFR folders and few files. One is repository, project start and end, like this. Okay. Next, in this one, you will store.
Gopi, when you create sandbox folder, I mean, how do you create all these folders? It automatically creates when you do
automatically. Yes, automatically. Abinitio provides automatically. You don't need to worry. Here, see, we have company provided sample data files we have no. Those files I am going to copy here.
Okay.
Okay. And metadata files we have no. Those I am going to copy here. Further purpose. Next. And this empty folder, you have to save your graph in this empty folder only. Okay. Now, when you are saving graph in your this empty folder, what happens is one script file is there, no? The script file also is going to be stored in run folder without your permission. To store the script file purpose is run folder. Okay. Next, XFR folder. XFR folder means like this. Suppose example just simple. Here, suppose this is one aggregate component. Okay, aggregate task you are doing. Okay, example. Now this logic, suppose you are many times you are using in different situations. So instead of what you have to do in that many times, you have to implement same logic. Instead of implementing same logic, that logic you can put it in one file. That file name is called transform file, and those transform files extension .xfr. Okay, this .xfr folder is
Gopi, I can't get Gopi now. Gopi,
yeah. I'll tell. See, one logic. Suppose you are doing one aggregate logic you are developing.
Gopi, one second. Gopi, hello.
Yeah.
Gopi, can you talk little maybe louder and slower, maybe little background noise, because when you're talking a little faster, I'm missing it actually.
Yeah. Okay. I understand. Okay. No problem. Okay. Yeah, like that you have to intimate me. Okay. Now, see, okay. Suppose you are developing one logic. Example, one logic you are developing. That logic, many times you have to implement in many situations. Okay. So, yeah, what you have to do is that logic you can put it in one file. Okay, and those files are called transform files. And wherever you want to use same logic in different location, just in that location provide this file name. That's it.
Okay,
so,
okay.
The file name, what it contains? Same logic. So these files are called transform files. Okay, these transform files saved with an extension .xfr. So due to that reason, they provided to store the XFR extension XFR file purpose this folder.
Okay.
We'll do it. Okay, it comes to middle of the
okay.
Now here what you have to do is data files and metadata files you have to copy. Where you are having sample data files in C:, Abinitio and examples, MP, tutorial, chapter 2. All these you can copy. See, actually you have to copy DB folder and separate, DML folder separate, but I'm doing same task at a time.
And why are we doing this actually?
Yeah, you to learn this administration you require to prepare some well prepared data files, no?
Okay.
To learn Oracle you need EMP DB, you know? Yeah, these prepare well prepared files. Okay. Now here from here I'm going to cut these DML files. Got it? So in DML folder you are having DML files, and DB folder you are having only data files. Okay. Now what you are doing here from our sandbox only we are going to take. Now DB folder, a customer data. Now port stuff. Look at here, red button path. See why you have to choose this when you have to choose these all red buttons. Different. See, we have propagated from mapper, same as, path, embedded. In which case you have to choose these 4 options, one option. I am going to explain now only. Just look at it. First I am providing to this input file to provide the metadata red button path only. Now browse it. Now yesterday we discussed data file contains only data, metadata files contain only metadata. Okay, but see, suppose if your data file is having suppose 15 columns, but your metadata it contains only 5 columns. It's going to be a conflict, no? So whether and this metadata you provided, just actually in Abinitio metadata you have to define in a simple text file. Okay, so what happens is, who knows whether you define in proper way or not? So for that purpose, whenever you are providing this metadata, it is providing validate, means whether that structure is in proper way you provide or not, you validate it. If it is correct, then it says okay. Otherwise, it throws an error. Okay, it comes will mistakes also will right time right way. We are going to discuss about that one. Okay, now okay apply. Okay. Now we provide through red button path only metadata. Okay. Now in broadcast, we should not apply any logic. Why? See, if you apply any logic, then what happens is you are restricting some data to some output, you are restricting some data to another output. If you are restricting data to any one output, then it is not called broadcast. When you send same information to all files, all locations, then only it is called broadcast. So due to that reason, here we don't have any parameters, any logic. Okay. Here look at here. This data we are going to copy here first in first output. So this first output file name is our wish. So here we don't have any X, Y, Z. Simply I am typing X. So what happens is with this X, it creates one file. And in that file, same this data is going to write. How it going to write? I am going to explain. Okay. And if you provide X dot dat, then what happens is this X dot dat file it looks like a cylinder symbol in Abinitio. Okay, suppose simply if you provided simple X only, okay, then what happens is it looks like this symbol, okay. So instead of typing many times to me, okay, so simply I'm going to provide only X only. I'll provide X, okay. You have to feel that it's X that, okay. Now, and this one, this output file also it requires metadata also, no? How? Look at here. Metadata automatically it is coming to here. Why? What is the meaning of this one? It's like this. Now, one by one option I'm going to explain. Propagate from neighbor means like this. Here input file. Here it is a read port. From this port to this port metadata you can take. It's a propagate from neighbor it is. This port is taking metadata from neighbor. This port also is going to take metadata from neighbor. Like this. In Abinitio we have one facility. Taking metadata from neighbor. Like this up to here. Suppose every component received metadata like this. Now to this right port. Now you have to provide one metadata. See file name is you provided X that. Assume it is X that. No?
Gopi, but
yeah.
the structure is different each file. How can it use the same metadata from the neighbor?
See, when you see if it is the same type structure, then it comes like this. When if it is a joint, it is going to be different. Okay, just first this point of
okay.
Just now you can understand clearly. Just wait. Okay. Now here to this file metadata also required. No, suppose data file here have it. Data here have it. This one is required metadata also. No? So how to provide it? Abinitio always it provides you this port point of view. This port is a neighbor, no? And this port point of view, this one also neighbor. This one also neighbor. All these components, all ports are neighbor only from this port point of view. So now, but this port is immediate neighbor. So Abinitio, what it is going to do is at immediate neighbor port, which type of structure you are having, that structure it provides through propagate from neighbor option. It propagate from neighbor option. Through this option, it provides you metadata here. At this port, you are having this type of metadata along with path, everything. And would you like to use same structure or not? If you want to use same structure, see when you are sorting data, suppose you should not change any column names. So what happens is immediately neighbor same structure only is required to take. You must take. So in that case, take this radio button propagate from neighbor. Means take neighbor structure. Okay. Propagate from neighbor means immediate neighbor port structure it could provide you through propagate from neighbor option. If you require, then simply this one only you can accept. Okay, tick it. That's it. This is one option. Okay. Next one we have embedded. Embedded means to this port. Sorry, not embedded. First, next radio button path. We have radio button path. When you have to choose it to this port, data file I provided this one, but metadata here, this metadata I will have to provide my own metadata which I already created. Means here, for example, here a customer dot det dot data file I provided, and here a customer dot dml metadata I provided. Okay, but here not same structure file name. Here, if whatever structure inside I have in this file, same structure only, but file name I will have to provide different. That is, already I created one file. That is, suppose assume like that, custom1.dml. Already I created one file. this file having same structure only, but file is different. I provided. Means this file I saved with this file. Okay. Now this file name I will have to provide. That is my wish. Means that is through radio button path only possible. Means when you have to choose radio button path is if you want to provide already existing metadata file. In that case, you have to choose radio button path. To provide the existing metadata file purpose, you have to choose radio button path. Okay. So for this input file, we provided through radio button path only this one. Okay, like that. Okay. Next, radio button is like this embedded we have. Embedded. What does this mean embedded? Embedded means like this. See, I don't want to provide to this port neighbor structure, immediate neighbor port structure. Here, I don't want to provide the existing structure, but I want to provide while developing only manually. I will have to provide structure. Metadata I will have to provide now itself while developing job. That is called generally manually writing coding is called embedded coding. No. Due to the whenever you want to provide manually coding, then go to embedded radio button. Means like this. So how means I want to show you. Look at here. Look at here. Whenever you select this one, it shows that neighbor port it is having this type of structure. It is saying that neighbor port it is having this type of structure. A customer.email. Would you like to use or not? Into this embedded. Means no. We don't want to use that neighbor structure. We will have to provide manually our own structure. So select no. So now it allocated the space here. Now look at here. Here you have to provide your structure. But you are learner. How to provide structure? Generally you are not going to have any idea. So you need some guidelines. So go to this new button and it shows guidelines give you idea. See, column names you have to define under this one and data type under this one and their length here. 1 second. Okay, now you have to provide length here. Like this you will define. But one thing is, look at here. Suppose we have an input file that is a customer that and a customer .dml. Okay, then metadata like this: cost ID and title, F name, L name, street, state. F name, L name, street, city. City, state, zip, like these columns we have. Now, this output file you are providing like this that and a metadata you have to provide. Here, suppose if you provide like this cost ID, calculate output and title, okay. Then instead of F name, unexpectedly you provide L name. Then after that F name you provided. So now what happens is, this F name data, it tried to send to L name, no? Wrong, no? So, what happens is, if it is a width is compulsory, it is going to be different. So it is unable to deploy data. So what happens is, when you are not having input columns order, 1, 2, 3, like this columns order, then output columns order is difficult to define. So you can define manually, but you should have good idea about the input columns order. Then only output columns order defining is possible. Okay. Next, another point. Next, this one, suppose it is a character data. Now, means we have C001 like this custom ID we have. Here you define numeric. What happens is, this data is unable to deploy into this under this column. So when you are not having input columns with data type idea, output columns data type defining is difficult. Second point this is. Third one. Suppose it is having 4 digits length. Suppose if you define 3 digits length this one. Then what happens is, when you are not having input columns data type length, then output columns with data type length defining is difficult. When you have this all idea, then easily you can define output structure. Okay, like this. Okay, now embedded this one also. Now, again I am selecting embedded only. We have a reason. Look at here. See, I am selecting. Yeah, I am going to take a neighbor structure. Why you are taking neighbor structure? You want to provide manually? Means we have one reason. Look at here. Yes. See, neighbor port structure, it is copied here automatically. Look at here. Like this copied. This is the style of providing a structure. Okay. Now, you can click like this to view the same in our view, easy way. This is easy way. Like this, everybody can define. Now, see, input columns, how you are having order, you cannot change, in output column, you cannot change order. Okay. So what you can do is, suppose if you want to rename the column name, suppose like this F name, I am unable to understand. Okay. So I will have to provide in output first name, and instead of L name, I will have to provide last name. Yes. Yes, rename this column name, no problem. Take the neighbor structure, rename it. Anyway, you are not changing the order, rename it. Next point. And for this column, data type you should not change. Even input also, output also same data type. So due to this reason also, take the neighbor structure. Okay. And length only you have to increase. You should not decrease. And or else you have to keep same as this. So now for this purpose, if you take neighbor structure, then it is easy to change it according to requirement. You can change it. What you can change is rename the column name and increase the length. Like this task you can do it. This task is, if you take the neighbor structure, then it is easy, For the purpose you have to take and edit it. But this structure is your structure. So save as a your file. Don't disturb source one. Suppose if you click simply this one, then what happens is source one is going to change. Because the neighbor you have taken now. So file, save as, say your file name. See, the file name save as type is .dml. In your required folder you can save it as you wish. So, like this, embedded means. Next is same as. What do you mean by same as? Yeah, here only I am explaining. Look at here. Just now you have seen, no? Like that. See, you have seen many components previously. See, to this port, I will have to provide this. Suppose you assume here many components you are having. Some components of one port metadata I will have to provide here. How is it possible? Okay, I'll write, no problem. To this port, I will have to provide this port metadata here. How is it possible? Yes, by jumping. Yes, it is possible. That is possible through same as only. what happens is when you developing Abinitio graph on this canvas, how many components you placed? All component list it provides through same as. Now through same as whatever the components is having, and that component each port is going to provide you. Look at here. Broadcast in and out. If you want to provide broadcast input to metadata here, just select in like this as you wish. Suppose this component having suppose 10 ports, yes, it provides 10 ports details also. Okay, like this. Okay. Now first is I am taking propagation from neighbor. Depends upon the situation. We are going to face some situations. In that situation, you must select one time same as, one red button path, and embedded also. Okay. It is now also our experiments. It is going to be counseling. Okay. Now, right time, right way. I am going to explain. Okay. Don't worry about that one. Now X. Now this file name Y I am providing. And see, default propagated from neighbor only. So I am not selecting ports tab. Yes. Now look at here. Same data is deployed to 3 output files. Before that, few points I have to explain. That is like this. See, metadata view is possible only at port level. Means here you provided one data file, no? Here, customer data you provided URL, and through ports tab you provided metadata file. But the file name you provided. Okay, but that file, under that file, which type of columns it is having? Who knows? First only, before developing job, what you have to do is, after providing the data file and metadata, you have to verify it. Your expected columns, whether the file is having or not. For that purpose, you must check the structure. So how? Means where to see and how. Means it is possible only at port level. Only port level. In this component, I want to see the structure. Means go to where to see. Means in this location only. In this component, I want to see structure. Where is possible means at this location is possible, and at this location only is possible. Only port level only is possible in any component, on any component. So metadata view is possible only at port level. Okay. Next, if you want to view the metadata of any port, go to that port, right click on that port, then select record format. Then it shows at that port which type of structure you are having, like this. Okay. Now metadata. See, on this component is not why not possible. Right click, check it. See, record format is it enabled? No. Okay. Next, I want to see the data. Data view where it is possible. Data view is possible only at input and output only. Why? In middle component, data is not going to keep. This component, it takes data from this input and it processes the data and throws outside. That's it. It's not going to maintain data here. If it maintains data, then database size is going to be increased. Somewhere you have to store, no? So it's not going to keep like this. So here you are going to see data and here you are going to see. Okay. Where to see means on this component, not port level. Right click on this component, view data. Now, here, look at here. Records 1 through 10. Yes, 1 through 10. Means company provided these 4 options. Through these 4 options, you can see the data. 1 through 1 means first record to first record means only first record you want to see, that is. From first to first means first record only. How to confirm whether it is showing first record only? On header you can see. See, dump out data sets input, all partitions, records 1 through 1. Done. See, column names, cust ID, title, F name, L name, street, city, state, zip, record like this. Customer ID name is 7602, title is Mr. and F name bill, and you go street like this. Yeah, okay. But I want to see ten records. Means what? Means first 10 records only it is, not random 10 records. Look at here. Record 1 through 10. See, 7602, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Now, I want to see 100 records. See, 1 through 100. Check it. Sequence number of you can see 702, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one, and this is a 1, 2, 3 number. Look at here. Like this. I want to see all the records. Yes, you can see. It displays like this, 1 through end. See? 1 through 702, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like this. Okay, 1, 1, 2 record is here. Because how many records it is having, that many records it shows here. Now, what about user type? I would like to see my requirement. 59, I want to see. Yes, you can see 59. 1 through 59. Means first 59. This is one way of our choice. Look at here, first 59 only. 7602, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this sequence number 1, 2, 3. Okay, first 59. Now, I want to see like this. 147 to 391. From 147 to 391 up to. From 147 to 391 only. Look at here. From 147 to this record. This one also continuation numbers you can verify.
Is a background noise. Somebody is making some background noise. Can they mute, please? I'm really
Not here.
If there's a noise, if you want to continue later, I'll be very happy to. Somehow I'm really cannot hear actually.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now is okay. This one is okay. Okay, like this you can see your data. Now text format means just like address how we are going to write like that. Column name opposite to column name data. Look at here. Custody data column name. Custody column name data. Column name data. Column name data. Like this. Next. Hexadecimal mode. Now, look at here. In hexadecimal mode, 10th record is like this, and ASCII character like this, and EBCDAC character this.
So Gopi, when we might be using the hexadecimal mode and stuff actually in what scenario in the real time?
We decide that is a higher level we will use. Exactly, we don't have that one. Now, unformatted mode. Unformatted mode means without column name. Like this. Now, one time. But see, in middle this programming component, you cannot see data. Look at here. But I want to see data. Means what? Data view is not possible. But how many records extracted? That is possible. Where? Extracted records count is possible only at port level. And component also possible. Look at here. If you want to see the extracted record count at any port, go to that port, right click on that port, select tracking details. Like this. Look at here. This broadcast in port, it is retrieving this many records, and bytes format if you want to see like this. Now, but this output tracking details, it is a 3384. Why? Means like this. This component, it is taking 1128 records. Internally, how it is going to do is, I am going to show you. What happens is here, this broadcast 1128 records. Just assume here, we are going to have here one container. In this container, this 1128 record is going to place here. This is input at input. This is output. At this port, same data, 3 containers is going to have. But broadcast output, how it is going to send means, here now you are saying, yesterday you are saying, this is at a time it must to send. Example, see the port means here if like this, manually I am telling, this is a one room. This room having one input door, one is output door. Okay, this door, it allows you, the persons, to go to from this port at a time only. Everybody must to go outside at a time, not orderly. That is the principle of this entrance, this door. So 0, 1, 2, these 3 ports data it must send outside at a time. So what happens is the 0 partition data through first pipeline, it goes through this first pipeline and into first this output file 0 and second output file 1. This is first, second, third output file 2. So this first partition data into this first pipeline to this first content output file. In this one, which file you provided? X. In this X, what happens is, whatever the data it is having, that data it is going to write into this X file. File name as you wish. Next, the second file, partition data, container data, it writes in through second pipeline. It goes second pipeline to this second output file. In this second output file, whatever the file name you provided by, in that one it is going to write. This one, same, Z1 also. This one also, third partition data to third pipeline into third output file. Here you go to write. Like this it will do. Okay. Now file name as you wish. Suppose sometimes whenever again when you re-execute, what happens is this data it go to overwrite. Means it go to remove this structure and create with this file name again it go to write the data. Like this. Broadcast component you will do like this.
Hey Gopi, one question, Gopi.
Now, yeah.
Gopi, in like a real-time scenario, can you just tell me, like, in what situation we might use this broadcast, basically, In
this example, we have one information. That information required by administration people and HR people also. Employees information required by administration and employees also. Example.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Now, suppose Citibank company is there. Citibank company said they want to intimate one information to suppose Europe people and African people also.
Okay.
Okay. They want to send one report. So they want to broadcast one information to all locations, regions.
And the same report, right? You're talking about same report.
Yeah. No, example like that. Example. Into the same data, they want to send one data to the related table.
Okay.
In that case, you can use.
But in such case, why do they have to broadcast? They can generate the same file and send it out, right?
No.
Why they didn't broadcast?
Okay. Yeah, through this one, it is very easy. Next, it's going to combine the more than one file information into single also. No. More than one file information, it combines into single file.
Okay.
That facility also we have. Just wait. Okay. Now, next another point I want to tell you, important point.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'll be now look at here. Here, you see, generally, yesterday only I told you that in Abinitio, file numbers and component numbers start from 0 onwards. Okay. So this is output file 0. Actually, 0 we are not having, but it is 0 only, and this is a 1, 2, like this. Like that, file numbers also. But look at this. Generally, you will think that this is a first file name, second file name, third file name. But Abinitio treats which one you connected first, that is first file. Which one you connected second, that is second file. So Abinitio it provides, depends upon this connection order. It provides the file's priority. Okay, like this. Output file 0, output file 1, output file 2. Suppose if you connected like this, Then what happens is 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2. This what happens is you are generally based upon this output file container is not going to send data. This is just a label output file 0, 1 like this. Sorry, output file is 0. This is 1. This is output file 2. Okay, so generally we will think that these are conditions container data is going to apply into this one. Yes, this is correct only. But the second container data is going to write into this one. No. Which one is connected here? This one connected. So the second container data is through second pipeline to this one. Not based upon this component numbers. Based upon this connection, it deploys the partition data through that pipeline. Okay, file names whatever it is doesn't matter here. How you connected? Based upon this connection order, it reads, it deploys data like that order in Abinitio. So now, okay, we'll check in there. Suppose now here we have to check here. We 7602 like that we have records. No, here also same data we have or not. That we have not. Look at here. We'll check this first output data also whether it is same or not. Look at here. 7602, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same data we have. Okay. Next. Second one. Look at here. 7602, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Same data. Here also same data you are having. So, according to broadcast definition, it is applying one information to many output files. Okay, that is okay. But partial only I satisfied. Why partially? Means see, till now we haven't checked whether this input broadcast, whether it is combining two inputs into single or not. That one till now we haven't checked. If it combines more than one files into single, and the single file when it deploys into many outputs, then you have to say it is 100% correct. Okay. So now according to my point of view, partial only we satisfied. Okay. Next, another point here. On any component, on every component after execution, you will see one symbol like this. So this blue color circle on any component, it indicates success status of that component. Next, red color circle on any component, it indicates failure status of that component. Green color circle on any component, it indicates running status of that component. White color circle on any component, it indicates not running status of that component. Like this. Okay, like this. Now look at here. We'll go to our sandbox, and here check this empty folder. Now it is empty, and go to run folder. Check it. It is this one also empty. Now I am going to save this graph in our sandbox. Now, broadcast 1. Now this save. Look at here. This is our understanding manner. Developer. See this one you can copy in your pen drive and take from your one system to and into your home, and in your home you can open your system, and in Abinitio environment same this graph you can open this one. Okay, and in run folder, look at here. This is a batch file generated, saved with same name, with graph name only, but extension .bat. Now by executing this one also you can execute the graph. I am going to show you that one. See here, we provided a X, no? This one file data I am showing. Look at this data. So this data I am removing as saved. Now we don't have data any X data. If you want to check, you can check it. Come to here, check. See? Well, data we don't have, so it is not showing. Okay. Now go to second. We have data here. In X only we removed. Yes. Okay. Now instead of executing from here, you can execute that batch file also. Now look at here. Executed. Go and check here. If you want to see the data in Excel, go to DB folder. Now you can have data in X. Now, okay. So this script file. It's total your job converted to script file. That is proof. Yeah, like this. Yeah. Now
we had a file name you created, right? Where is that file name, Gopi?
A customer that.
Oh, a customer dot that. Okay, okay.
A customer, not A. A customer that. That company provided.
Okay.
And this XYZ we created. Okay. Now next one point is now we have to check whether this broadcast component combining more than one into single or not. You have to check it. For that purpose, you require like this data. One point. Just look at it carefully. Observe here. Sorry. EMP table we have. It contains EMP-NO, ename, job, sal, DEPT-NO. 1, 2, 3 like this. Arjun like something. Department 10, 30, 20, 30, 10, 20 like this data we have. Suppose I assign one task to you. That is, please divide these all employees based on department wise. Then what you are going to do is generally like this you will do generally. EMP 1015 you are going to prepare. It contains like this. EMP-NO, ename, job, sal, DEPT-NO. Here you are going to write like this 10 department data. Okay. Next you are going to prepare EMP20 file or table. EMP-NO, ename, job, sal, DEPT-NO. Here 20 department data. Now next EMP30. EMP-NO, ename, job, sal, DEPT-NO. Here you are going to write 30 department data. Okay. Why you are just like this? Why you are taken same structure means you will say like this. From same one file only we are separating data into 3 parts. Due to that reason, same structure, no? So same structure we provided to 3. Yes. Okay. Next, forget about this one. Suppose if you have like these 3 files or tables. Now I assign one job. That is, please combine these all employees into one single file or table. And next, then what you will do is you will take this structure. Okay. After that you will write this entire 10 department data here. Next you will write 20 department entire data. Next you will write 30 department entire data. Now this is called combining more than one files into single. Okay. So now when you want to combine more than files or tables, you must to follow three principles. That is, number one, here three files structure must be same. Structure must be same. Why structure must be same? We'll discuss just later. Next, data must be different. Data must be different. Because of this 10 department, 20, 30 department. Yes. 3. Database must be homogeneous. Homogeneous. If you have this type of files, then only it is possible to combine into single. Otherwise, not possible. Now, next, this point of view. Why it is a structure must be same? If structure different, then what happens? Just example. Suppose if it is having only 2 columns and this is having second file having 3 columns, this one having all columns. Now, suppose here I took only 2 column structure. This structure only I selected in target. This is source. 3 are source is the target. Now, these 2 columns. Suppose here you are having. Suppose here you are having only 2 records. These 2 records you can write here. But here you are having suppose 3 records. 3 records, 3 columns. But now these 2 column data you can write here. But what about the third column data? Where you are going to write? Because you are having only 2 columns only. So it is not possible. But here this file point of view, these 2 columns you can write. But remaining, what about these 3 column data? Where you are going to write? So due to this reason, if you want to combine more than one file, your data files must to follow this type of 3 principles. Structure must be same, data must be different, and database must be homogeneous. So homogeneous data must be different means, suppose if it is a 10 department, it is duplicate. It is not called combined. Okay? Same employees only. It is wrong. Because of that reason, data must be different. This point. Next, third, homogeneous. What do you mean by homogeneous? This is Oracle table. This must be Oracle. This must be Oracle. If it is a SQL server, this is Oracle. This is Teradata. It is called heterogeneous databases. If it is same type database, then it is called homogeneous. Now, this is combined point of view. Now, join point of view. Now, I am going to explain. If you want to join 2 tables or files, one is structure must be different here. EMBD when you are joining, 2 structure must be different. Second point, data must be different. Number 3, database can be homogeneous or heterogeneous. Like this. Means heterogeneous means, see, it can be Oracle, it can be Teradata, it can be SQL server. Yes, it is possible. It is through join only. Okay. So now to learn broadcast with a broadcast component like this, you have to check like this. Like the 3 inputs you have to provide. 3 or 2, 1, more than 1 you have to provide. These broadcast component, how many you are providing, all those is converted into one single file. This single it could write into many outputs.
Hello?
According to your requirement.
Hello, Gopi?
How many outputs you want? Yeah.
Gopi, here data must be different. Hello?
Hello? Yeah. Data must be different. Yeah.
Data must be different. So for example, you were given the duplicate data.
Yeah, no. This is the joint point of view. Joint. This joint point of view. I'm just now. See, when I explained combine, immediately I must explain join also. Because slight difference only here.
In combine also, so see, in combine also data must be different, but we are giving the duplicates data. Okay.
Data must be
how different here. Your different data must be different, right?
Yes.
But yes. How we can difference the duplicate data as well as the.
Look at here. These are all 10 department employees information. This is 20 department information. If you have same 10 department information, then how it is called? Okay. This point of view I am saying. Suppose mainly if it is an employee number point of view, again employee number point of view it is going to be different, must be. Just now what I said, according to department wise you separate it.
Okay.
Okay, that point of view. Suppose employee point of view, suppose example feel like this. This is first branch, this is second branch, this is third branch. Now, in first branch also 10 department, 20 department, 30 department employees also going to have. Here also 10, 20, 30 also. Here also 10, 20, 30. Now here it is the employee numbers are different. Got it?
Yeah.
Employees information is different, no? Employees information is different. Okay, like this. Okay, now to learn this broadcast, now this type of you have to provide more than one like this inputs. For that purpose, like these files you have to prepare. That is tomorrow we will prepare. Okay, how to prepare this one. Otherwise now, okay, now only I will explain. Yes, this one. Here I am providing a customer data. Here I am providing a customer data. Okay. Now here through this component. Look at here. See, just to see what I am doing. Here I provide a key something, first ID, and here I am providing a dot means a I am providing. My point of view it is a dot. You are putting a dot. Next here b dot. Here is c dot. Now look at here. I am executing this one. Now here what happens is this a customer data it is having 1120 records. 1120 records. Here you are having 1128. This 1128. What it is going to do is in this one randomly 322 records is going to pick. Okay, and it's going to keep in a dot. Next, and remaining data 371 is going to take randomly and it's going to keep in b dot. Remaining data it writes in c dot. How it will do that is later, because of see now we are learning broadcast. After completion of partition and expression, when you go to partition banking, I am going to explain this one. This is actual functionality some another purpose. Just this component I am utilizing for my requirement purpose. I need structure, same data, structure must be same, data must be different. That type of files I need to learn broadcast. For that purpose, I am utilizing this component now. Feel like that. So now here, okay, when you go to this component, I will explain clearly. With this component, we are going to develop 5 graphs. Okay, the functionality is different actually. You look at here now. These 322 randomly, structure same. Look at it, custody, title, FNA, mail name, street, city, state, jeep, like this. Same. Custom ID, look at here, 7606, 17, 20, 22, like this. Different data. This data you are not going to have here.
Because we are partitioning on cast ID, that's all, right?
Look at here. This is 0 to 4 different data IDs. This 3, 7, 9, 12, 14 like this. This is different data. Like this. Okay. Now you can learn broadcast by using this one. Such a same like this. Now this one I am saving into our sandbox. What is my key one? Again, I am going to take, when we go to here, change this graph. Okay? Okay. Tomorrow, sharp 6:30. Okay? Bye. All of you. Hello?
Thank you.
Hello, Venkat?
Hello?
Salim?
Yeah.
Salim? Tomorrow morning.
Yes.
Tomorrow.
Okay. Same time, right? Okay, sure. Thank you very much.
Yeah, same time. Okay. Okay.